Yeah, I had to fix the camera because the camera went off, man. We was reading in Proverbs. So we back, but we gonna close here in a minute.
So John, the first chapter.
Yeah.
All right. This is John chapter 1, verse 1. This is in the beginning was the Word.
See, which is wisdom. Go ahead.
And the Word was with God.
And when the word was with God, when you deal with that goes into power and judges. Okay, go ahead.
And the Word was God.
See? See? So go back, go to Genesis, the first chapter. And then we're gonna go back to John, right? And then we're gonna deal with Proverbs, what he was talking about.
Okay. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
When you deal with that word God there, it goes into Alahayim, which means power and judgment. So by YAHAWASHI being on the earth and by him being Solomon, yes, he was back there then. If you want to say it like that, yes, he was back there then. But he wasn't Solomon and YAHAWASHI on the earth yet. Yeah. But he was back there then. Yeah. Okay? Read that for me again. Go ahead.
This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. It says, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
So that's the power and the judges. Okay? So, like I was saying, before he was Solomon and before he was YAHAWASHI, he was back there before everything was set up. Okay? Go ahead.
That's verse 2. And the earth was without form and void.
So, there you go. Before everything was formed, he was already back there. Yeah, okay? Yeah. Him and the angels. Who the word even called Jesus and the angels. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
And darkness was upon the face of the deep.
That's what verse you at?
That's 2.
All right, that's all I wanted to finish. Just finish 1 and 2.
Okay. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters.
See? So jump back to John, the first chapter.
This is John chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. The same was in the beginning with God.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made.
Go ahead.
In him was life, and the life was the light of men.
Go ahead.
And the light shineth in darkness, and in darkness comprehended it not.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. There was a man sent from the Most High, whose name was John. The same came for a witness to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe.
Go ahead.
Verse 8. He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light.
Go ahead.
That was, verse 9, that was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world.
That's talking about who the word even called Jesus. Go ahead.
Verse 10, he was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not.
Go ahead.
Verse 11, he came unto his own, and his own received him not.
Some of our people rejected him. Yeah. Okay? Some of our, not all of our people, but some of our people rejected him. Even when he was at home, you know what I'm saying, they didn't believe in him. You know, they said, look, I know your father, your mother. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So verse 12, but as many as received him, to them gave him power to become the Son of the Most High.
Go ahead.
Even to them that believed on his name, which were born not of blood, nor of the will of flesh, nor of the will of man, but of the Most High.
Go ahead.
Verse 14, and the Word was made flesh.
And the Word was made flesh. So who the Word even called Jesus had that wisdom, and he was a walking Bible, statute, laws, and commandments. It was in it.
Yeah, that's why I said the Word was with God. The Word, yeah.
See? So he was back there in the beginning.
Yeah.
You see, he was back there.
That was going back to what I was saying on Proverbs.
Well, let's go back to Proverbs. That's why I wanted to read that.
Yeah.
Okay? That's why I wanted to read that, and that's why I wanted to read what was in Genesis. So let's go back to Proverbs.
I'm gonna finish
Go
it
ahead.
off. It says, and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth.
Yeah, the only one.
So that's the New Testament right there.
Right. That's the book of John, the first chapter.
Yeah.
So the reason why it's saying the only
yeah.
begotten, the reason why it's saying the only begotten is because the Heavenly Father created him.
Yeah.
Okay? The Heavenly Father created who the Word entered called Jesus, right? And he created who the Word entered called Jesus created everything else.
Yeah.
So that's why it's saying it's the only begotten. So go back to Psalms where you was at, what you was talking about, or with the Proverbs?
Proverbs,
Okay, go ahead.
chapter 8, 20.
All right, this is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 22. It says, YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI possessed me in the beginning of his ways, before his works of old. Verse 23, I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. Verse 24, when there were no depths, I was brought forth. When there were no fountains abounding with water, before the mountains were settled, before the hills was I brought forth. Verse 26, while as yet he had made, Salakia, while as he, while as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of the world. Verse 27, when he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depths.
So as you can see, YAHAWASHI was back there. Who the Word entered called Jesus was back there. Now, who the Word entered called Jesus was Solomon, okay? But he wasn't Solomon till he came on the earth. So reincarnation is in there. Re mean back again, incarnation meaning in the flesh. So his spirit was put in the flesh to where he was Solomon, he was Isaac, Solomon, and YAHAWASHI, okay? But he was back there in the beginning, you see? And he had that wisdom. So we done. Oh, we're gonna face the east. I know you had a lot of credit for him today. You was going, you was going, brother.
Yeah.
So, all right, with that,
man.
we like to give all praise to Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashah, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostle, GMS who rule well. Salute you, brothers, pushing this word. And truth is sincerity and strength, Payabah Shemal Shah. And Shalom to you, brothers and sisters, as growing in trust and spirit and power, Yahawah Shemal Shah. Shalom to you too. So with that, Mawafla Babylon.
Mawafla Babylon.
Mawafla Babylon.
Mawafla Babylon.
And Mawafla 2/3 Shalom, stay strong, search the scriptures, and pray for deliverance. And sorry about the salute in the beginning of the video, but we just hit it as soon as the brother came in and started speaking to us, so we just went in. So all right, Shalom.